Now let's talk about Yet. You've taken the journey, I think. Let's look at his video.
My video.
Yeah. Let's play
debut
that.
launch.
今天很高兴啊，大家来到这个 J 凯费出席新加坡独立音乐创作黄人，他要强调这个黄人啊，叶敦宏的这个新专辑发布会，那个疯狂的人。
小的时候，你给我快乐，你的温柔感动我很多。爱的小天地，我们一起打造。
So that was the debut launch on the 20th of September, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, and now Yet is actually living his dream. He's produced an album by himself.
对。
Yes, and you have launched it, and you are now getting into the process of getting your songs played on the radio. Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit about your journey so far?
OK， 到目前为止还算是蛮顺利的，遇到很多能够帮我的人。
Okay, so he has gotten a lot of support from your friends,
yeah.
and your family, isn't it?
Yeah, I think people around us and people who are willing to help and your friends comes in very helpful if during this part of the journey. And no man is an island, and I guess even for this little boy here and even for Connie, in order to make it, I guess friends and I mean your network of friends is very important.
Okay.
And also one thing about independent artists that we have to have got this can-do attitude. So even though you don't have the unique factor, but I guess if you believe in yourself, one day you will make it. Yeah, this is what I feel.
I believe Yet has released this album. Now you pretty much you made it yourself. Everything about it was shot by filmed. The photos and the album covers were all designed by friends.
Yeah, but I actually pulled it friends who do freelance. They don't do it professionally, but they do it out of hobby, So I actually gathered all these friends who have such dream and so they come together and help me to complete this project. So
okay, you even made a music video. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, it is.
Let's watch this music video for a while.
By two students.
Connie, let me ask you this. What do you think of Yet's music?
Okay, I have listened to the album. Actually, it's quite good to be a independent DIY music in Singapore. I think it has good quality. But in Chinese market, we are talking about character and X factor. So I felt there are too many ballads in it, and it's like those kind of commercial music. So if you are going to put this on the shelf, you're comparing with a lot of other commercial artists
Who might be offering the same stuff.
Yes. So in that case, you might be overshadowed by them. So this is what I feel a bit cursy.
Yeah,
Thank you. Let me ask you this: can anyone even make it in the Singapore music industry? I mean, when you look at our stars like JJ Lin and Stephanie Sun, they made it because they left Singapore, right? I don't know of any artist who sort of sold a lot of albums in Singapore and stayed in Singapore and blah 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 and continued to have a thriving career.
That depends on how do you define
As a traveling career?
Yeah. So to me, in Singapore, of course you can sell an album, but are you talking about a few hundred pieces or a few thousand, or you want a million pieces? So we DIY artists, we are very limited with money, limited budget. So this is what we can do. So if we are going to sell like maybe a few $100, a few hundred copies, we cannot pursue further because we don't make enough money to cover what we have spent.
Okay.
But if we walk out of Singapore, the market is bigger, so probably we can make more money and we can make more music. We can do more DIY.
Okay.
So
you made this album.
it's a single.
A few years ago, many years ago. It's a single.
06.
And you had like 100 copies, is that right? How many copies do you make?
Oh, 我比较脚踏实地。
She's very down to earth. How many copies do you make then?
I know I'm not going to. I'm just doing it as a one of my dreams. So I only printed 500 copies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna very quickly ask you, what makes somebody good enough? You mentioned that he has a mature sense of style, and it has to be special. He has to be distinctive. And yesterday when I was talking to you, you also made a very interesting point. There must be a talking point. People must be talking about this artist. There must be something special about it to make people want to talk about this artist. Yes. So for instance, he's a 16-year-old rapper, and maybe you could sell yourself as a social worker by day and a singer by night. I mean, that's one thing that you could do, and you could be singing at for charity or at homes and stuff like that. Maybe that's one aspect that you could sell yourself. But ultimately, even whether people are talking about you or not, there must be substance behind it.
Correct.
After people talk about you, they want to check out your music, and then they want to see whether you can sing or you can deliver the goods in the first place, right?
Precisely.
I think that's very interesting. Now, very quickly, we want you to perform.
Yes, a song for us. I know you've prepared a song for us today, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
where was the mic?
We are going to have a mic for Yet to perform.
Here it is.
Sing his song.
Hi,
Alright.
thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what song are you going to sing for us today?
好，接下来为你们带来一首歌曲，叫做《退后1小时》。
最后1小时。
对，谢谢。
Moving back 1 hour.
同一天的同一个位置，黑色咖啡，压花汤匙，在一个叫做纪念的城市。听说你的幸福正开始，悲伤就像广场的鸽子，围绕着回忆在做事。我们在这里逗留的影子，现在换上了别人的名字。想跟着换日线，最后1小时就能看得见。快乐是不是难过是倒着数的台词，泪停了流也不能休止。想跟着换日线，退后1小时就了为止，记不住开始怎么开始，记不住最后怎么消失。想跟着换日线，最后1小时。